Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and I'm gonna just have like a little conversation with you about tuning culture in Ghana and what it means when they say tuning, and possibly how to help you tune your car and modify your car. So when you talk about tuning, essentially you are trying to make your car go faster or look better. In tuning cars, in the tuning world, it's a very big world on its own, and you can get lost if you don't know what you're looking out for. So one will ask why they would want to tune their car. Sometimes you tune your car not just for power, but you tune to make your car run better than it should. Better in the sense that you can tune your car to be more economical, you can tune your car to be less economical, and you can also tune your car for just adding certain things that will make your car have like party tricks. So I'll give you an example. You can have a car that is running the same power from the factory, but then you will just let your tuner add pops and bangs to the car. That's essentially dumping more fuel into the exhaust chamber, which gives you all that sound you hear some cars make nowadays on the roads in Ghana. So if you ever want to tune your car, there are things that you need to do before thinking about tuning your car. You have to make sure that your car is up to date with maintenance. I believe the maintenance culture in Ghana is getting better, but there's more to do, where you see people drive around with snow tires, bald tires, expired tires, because tires do expire, worn out brake pads and discs, and so many things. Like even like you don't even know, some people drive around and they don't even have sufficient engine oil in their cars. So we all need to look at those things when you want to modify your car, because when you are pushing power and you want to go faster, you want better traction on the road, so you need better tires. You need better braking power, so you need better brakes. So either you need to change your discs or your brake pads, or maybe you need to change your brake fluid and all other things to make sure your car is braking well. You need to also understand that you are in a country called Ghana, or you find yourself in a continent called Africa. And Africa is very hot compared to the United States or Europe, where they have lower temperature. It says that their cars are running efficiently. But when you find yourself running in a hot climate, one thing I'll tell you is that you are losing power. Cars generate a lot of heat, and with more heat, you don't generate power, you actually lose power. A simple example is what we can take away from launch control. Launch control, if you remember, and if I have the video, I'll put it there, you'll see that the 911 Turbo S and F90 M5, which are both built cars, built for power and built to destroy cars on the road, they were not running very well because of the heat. Usually launch control happens during the season, the dry season, and you're not getting that much airflow into the car, so the cars are not running at their optimal level. Yes, so I was talking about cooling. So you need to make sure your car is cool. In cooling your car, there are different routes you can go. You can go with an air intake to give you better flow into the engine, an open air intake, or a simple air filter. There's a company in Ghana called Vitesse who stock K&N filters, so you can always reach out to them if you ever need air filters to make your car breathe better. You can then get intercoolers. You can look into it. They have so many intercoolers for all sorts of cars around the world. For the tuning culture here, it's growing. You have lots of cars being tuned, naturally aspirated cars, turbocharged cars, and also supercharged cars. But to get the best out of your build, you need to build boost. And in building boost, you either need turbos or a supercharger. So this is where the people who have turbocharged cars are up by 1 on naturally aspirated cars. And don't get me wrong, naturally aspirated cars are very fast, or some are very fast. You have naturally aspirated cars which are pushing 500 horsepower, 600 horsepower, and so on. But then when you want to tune those, you don't get that much power out of them. You don't, because you can't really build boost. So with naturally aspirated cars, I'm sorry, you can't really do much to make it fast unless you add turbos or you supercharge. So that's with cooling. Now you need to do your research into companies that work with your car. So with BMW, you have like a large market for aftermarket parts and tuning companies, because BMWs and Toyotas and Mercedes-Benz and Audis, especially VAGs. So you have Audi, VW, Porsche, and a lot. You have a very huge market of companies who would love to tune your car. You need to do your research. You need to do ample research into what you would like to do to your car. Because I can tell you what, you're not the first person trying to do something to your car, especially when you find yourself in Ghana. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's the fact that what you want to do has probably been done by somebody out there. So you just have to do your research and probably build on what other people have done. As I mentioned earlier on, most of these cars generate heat. So you have to have the hardware to go with the software. You can't make your car push power and generate a lot of heat and then you've not done anything to cool your car. You would blow your engine, or maybe you not even blow your engine, but you ruin something in your engine bay, and you don't want that, or your gearbox. So yeah, that's just the gist of what tuning is. And there are so many companies in Ghana you can look out to for help. There's Ash Motors, there's Stancast, there's Wolf Auto Works. There are so many companies. You can even reach out to me later on, and I can give you a list of companies which can help you with your tuning needs. Tuning is something that is growing at a very great pace in Ghana. Everybody wants a BMW, Mercedes, or an Audi or VW because they know that there's the aftermarket help, for lack of a better expression, to help them push a lot more power. Personally, I drive a BMW 335 IS with the N54. Now the N54 has a great platform. The platform is so huge. You have people going upgraded twin turbos, or they have one big single turbo sitting in the engine, and that's a route I want to take. And with that, you're able to push a lot of power. You see people pushing over 600 plus horsepower, and they are just breaking records out there. So if you are doing something for your ego, to boost your ego or be known out there, that's up to you. But then you have to do your research. You have to do your research, or you would blow your car. And bear in mind, it's not everything that every tuner or every workshop in Ghana that says, or mechanic in Ghana that says is right. When a mechanic tells you something, go do your own research as well. Don't be gullible. You have to do research in all that you do, even in your simple life, So guys, thank you for listening. I hope this video was able to help you understand a little bit about the tuning culture in Ghana and where to go to if you want to build power. Thank you for listening, and subscribe.